Hey there. Today I want to talk to you about something incredibly precious, God's grace. From the moment we take our first breath to the time we transition into the afterlife, His grace is ever present. Imagine this. If God did not spare His only begotten Son for our sake, then surely He is more than able to guide us through every stage of our lives. Let's start with infancy. The Bible tells us in Psalm 139:13-14, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." From the very beginning, God's hand is on us. He has a unique plan and purpose for each one of us, even when we are just tiny, fragile beings cradled in our parents' arms. His grace covers us like a warm blanket, providing comfort and assurance. As we grow older, entering childhood and then adolescence, life can get tricky. But remember, God is always with us. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it." His grace is there to guide us, to shape our paths, and to steer us back when we go astray. It's like having a divine GPS that redirects us whenever we take a wrong turn. Now, let's talk about adulthood. This is often where the rubber meets the road: careers, families, responsibilities. But even here, God's grace abounds. Romans 8:28 reassures us. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. His grace carries us through the daily grind, through triumphs and failures. It's the unseen hand that lifts us when we are weary, the whisper of encouragement when we feel like giving up. And what about old age? Our bodies may grow weak, but God's grace remains strong. Isaiah 46:4 says, "Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you and I will carry you. I will sustain you and I will rescue you." His grace is like an anchor, keeping us steady when the waves of life become turbulent. Finally, let's not forget the afterlife, the ultimate transition from this life to the next. Jesus said in John 14:2-3, "My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am." God's grace doesn't just end here, it extends into eternity. It's the promise of an everlasting life with Him, free from pain and suffering. So remember, God's grace is sufficient for every stage of life. From birth to the afterlife, He is always with us. Let this truth fill your heart with peace and joy. Until next time, stay blessed.